Hello, I am Pam, and this is my channel, Made by Pam. So, as you can tell, I went thrifting, and I'm a thrift addict. Hello, my name is Pam, and I'm a thriftaholic. Alright, so one of the reasons why I went to the thrift store, not that I really needed to, but yesterday I was taking my bonus daughter to her aunt's house, which is her mom. Hi, Candy. And because her grandma passed away last week. And so I was dropping her off to her aunt's house. And that just happens to be about 30 minutes away from my house. And so I decided that I was going to stop by the thrift store that's out there, because I don't make it out there very long. Hi, Kellyanne. I decided I'm going to show you what I bought. So, I mentioned to Kellyanne earlier that I bought yarn. Yes, I bought some yarn. Now, all of it's not wool yarn. Some of it's the acrylic yarns. This one is the nylon, the polyamide, and the polymid. Oh, and acrylic. Okay, so it's nylon and acrylic. This is a nylon and acrylic yarn. And it was $1 for the yarn. It's not a very big skein, but they had 3 skeins of this one. And so I caved and I got all 3 skeins. Because what can I say? Well, normally, like the original price on it was $3.75. Because it was from like a yarn shop or something at one point. And so I got those. And then there's also this blue one. It's a Smart Superwash yarn. And this one is 100% wool. Yeah, it would. Hi, Joy. So I got this blue one. And then this is also another 100% virgin wool. So it's a grayish, it kind of has a blue tint, but it's like a gray. I found yarn and patterns and fabric and 2 books. But this is another 100% wool. And then this one cost $1.50 for this skein. And I've been seeing a lot of people getting these ones. And this one is a silk and wool blend. So it's 65% silk and 35% wool. It's called a Chelsea silk. But it's one of those wound up skeins. And then a baby bee. It's like one that's from Hobby Lobby. So I don't think the whole skein is here, but the majority of it is here, and it cost me $1. And it has trying to see if I could see the content. So it's acrylic and polyamide. And I'm a sucker for like variegated. Oh, thank you, Janet. Joni did this butterfly, and I just sewed it on. These are my new pair that I just got done making. And I hand stitched on the butterfly because I liked it better hand stitched than using the machine to stitch it on, because I did use the machine to stitch it on at one point and I didn't like the way it made it look. So I did hand stitching all the way around. And this part is loose. but it's stitched around all of the outside and then down the middle of the butterfly and the little antennas. Oh, and I bought this basket too. It was a good basket to buy. And then I got this. It's 100% combed cotton yarn that would make good for like dishcloths and stuff. Like a while ago, I bought a bunch of yarn that was like the dishcloth yarn, like the scrubby yarn. Yeah, I did. Hi, Marty. Oh, thank you, Marty. So then I got this bag of yarn. So this is a baby velvet double knitting yarn, and it's acrylic and nylon. So it's nice. And then this one, and sometimes when I pick up yarn, I pick it up because my mom likes yarn too. And then this one is the same. It's a baby velvet, so there's was 2 skeins, and then there was this variegated rolled up skein in there. And then that's not all, though. I'll tell you, that's not all. So this one is a blue. This is the blue that kind of matches this pink. So when I use these, I'm going to use these together because I like them together. Granted, I only have one of these blues, but they're the same type of yarn, I think. It's pretty close. Yeah, 55% nylon, 45% acrylic. But yeah, I got the blue, and this is also, so it's the thicker. And then, so I did get another of the gray 100% wool. So there was 2 grays. And then I got 2 of these, I think these ones are also 100% wool. So I got 2 of these cream colored ones. Hi, Kathy. And then this is probably one of those itchy yarns, but this one is like, I don't think this one was 100% wool. It's like 95% wool. So this one is a 95% wool. It has something else in it. It's hard to see. Like this one is like an older yarn. So it says 90% wool and a chlorophylline polyfill Vanon or whatever. I don't know. But 2 of those. What I want to do is I want to see if I can felt with those. I don't know if you can, but I think that would be cool. And then they had this big skein that was also $1. So this is the skein of yarn. Oh, and then there was this one, the 100% pure New Zealand wool. So why not, right? So I did buy some little notions while I was there too. And I did buy some green thread. Yeah, I like the large spools like this. And it was $1. And I like the green. And I did test it out, and it is strong. So there's nothing wrong with it. But they had some, like some of these, the D-rings. And this was 25 cents. And then they had this D-ring, which was $75. And I don't know if that's all the D-rings or not. It may not be. So I think there's one more. And then they had some of these Soology fastener strap adjuster things. I like to have those things just because. And it was 75 cents. So if I was to have bought this at Hobby Lobby, because it is a Hobby Lobby brand, the most you get off of a price would be 50%. So it would be 75 cents anyways. And then we got a no-sew interlocking buckle for 25 cents. And then this was also 75 cents. Another strap adjuster. Another strap adjuster set. And then a buckle set for 75 cents. And then I found some adhesive bar pins. So there's about half of them still in this for 25 cents. They're just little adhesive bar buckles. Yeah, I like finding combs like that. Then I did get some stickers because this one was 50 cents. So I'm just going to cut this because it was still sealed. So I don't think any of these were used. But they just have like little stickers. Like this is the back of what they would be. I got those ones, and then I got some paper. So I got this pack of paper. My bag is falling off my lap. I don't know if I'm going too fast, but it's fun to flip through these things. Yeah, I like the colors too. And then there was this stack of paper. Now this, it looks like somebody used some scissors and practice cutting up some paper. And of course they ruin the main part of the paper by taping it together. But I can still use that paper that's on the edges that wasn't taped together. And then on this back part, it was just that piece that was taped on. I had the piece of tape on there. Oh, look at that. That's cute. It's like a Bow Bunny press. So it's like Bow Bunny paper. Some of it. Not all of it, I'm sure. It's a Provo craft and some stars. So for $1 for the paper, I figured that was okay. Even some little Halloween paper. So we got that paper. And then, hi Stacy. Yeah, I caved and I went to the thrift store yesterday. But I don't go out in that area very often. And I had to stop and see what they had. And of course I find goodies. Okay. So this is a pack of paper, and they sold it to me for $1. So it's got like the cardboard piece, and then it's got all these different pages here. And then on the opposite side, it has different prints as you go through. So it's a double-sided print paper. I'll throw that in the garbage real quick. Okay. And then the 2 books that I got. Okay, I did get some books. Don't ask me why. I just do. So it's a 101 foundation piece quilt blocks with full-size patterns. Hi, Nez. So this has a bunch of the different patterns in there. And maybe one of these days I'll actually like make something out of these books that I get. I don't do it very often, but sometimes you never know. And then you know how Dawn and Beth and them have been doing the Paseki eggs, like egg painting and decorating. Well, I happened to find this book as I was there looking at the thrift store. That's funny, Kellyanne. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the same place, though. It is a flying pig, Janet. And it's got a little string that's holding it up there. Hi, Journey. So it has like little diagrams and pieces and just different tips. So I thought that was interesting. It talks about the basics before beginning and just different designs and stuff you can do and whatnot. So why not? Hi, Becky. So I did get some fabric because MOC fabric. So this one I saw and I just loved it right away. I didn't necessarily love the price. Okay. So I need to, and I haven't washed any of these yet. I need to pull that pin out that was causing some havoc. And then I need to cut this tag off. There. Oh, that snagged it a little bit. Good thing it was near the end because it gave it a little snag. I'm reading comments as I go. Oh, awesome, Nez. I would love to see that your Barbie furniture. But I saw this fabric, and now I'm going to make a shirt out of it. But I loved it so much. And just see me wearing it on my body. I just really liked it. I know it's not everybody's choice, but for me it was fabulous. And then I did find a sheet. Now I generally when I buy sheets, most of the time I'll just get the top sheets because top sheets are less used. Usually lots of people don't put top sheets on their bed. They only put the fitted sheets on their bed. And so I saw this sheet, and when I see something, I always hold it up and make sure that it's not translucent, especially if I plan on using it for a clothing item and if I'm using it for little girls' clothes. So I saw this fabric and I loved it so much that I needed to get it so that I could make a little girl's dress for Project Dress a Girl, if I can talk. But I loved it so much that I had to get it. Do you guys blame me? Seriously, it's beautiful. It's absolutely fabulous fabric here. All right. So I got that piece. Then down to the last bag here, okay? Put that down there. I did get some patterns like I told Kellyanne because, yeah, I could. Not that I needed any more patterns, but some of these patterns I do plan on using for Project Dress a Girl. I ended up getting like quite a bit of patterns. Oh my goodness. And then the other piece of fabric that I did get was this piece. And this one was $3 for this roll of fabric here. And luckily, they didn't like put tape on it. They actually used rubber bands. And all of their fabrics were they had rubber bands on them. They didn't tape any of them. But so this is a really, really good quality fabric here. Because it looks like it would be kind of sheer in some points. But it's really not. It's got some good body to it. So it's really pretty. I don't know. Thank you, Becky. I don't know what I'll use this for exactly, but I really liked it. And and it's a lot of fabric too. Like I could tell you how much. I could measure it out. And it's one that was designed for Joanne Fabrics. We have 1, 2.
Fits him perfectly. His
3,
acorn decided to slip out.
4.
Look how perfect it fits Tommy.
Yeah. 5. So 5 yards of fabric for $3. You want to show them, Tommy? And show my friends.
He is not happy.
Oh, is he not happy because you put a harness on him?
Yeah. He doesn't like wearing clothes.
Oh, this is Tommy. He is my daughter's cat. This is the oldest one that we have. And we put a harness on him and now he's mad.
I think he might just be mad that he's in here.
Yeah, because he knows he's not allowed in here.
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy the whole store out. They had 5 times as many patterns as this. So this is an easy stitch and save, and it looks like it's already been, well, it hasn't fully been cut. I think the pieces have been cut apart, but it hasn't been fully cut. But this is just a pull-over top or dress. So I saw that little dress, and I think that would be really good for Project Dress a Girl. So I'm going to give it a try just because I can. So it would be number C. And it only goes up to a size, well, it goes a 6, 7, 8. So if I wanted to make a dress for my daughter, if it goes up that high for the 8, if it hasn't been cut, and I think I'm okay because I don't see it all the way cut. Oh, and he wants to bring you and show you Athena, her black cat. I guess it's a pixie cat.
Yeah, she's the best size all I've known her, which has
so she's gonna pretty much stay that size. Marty says hello.
Oh. Now to grab Acorn.
Now he's gonna bring the ginger cat down. Acorn. Love Panthers. Now, sometimes the thrift stores are really horrible prices. And then there was a new look pattern. Normally I would just pass this up, but this one was kind of intriguing because it does have that pattern where the snaps go all the way up the leg. And then the sweatpants and stuff. So for my daughter, I figured that might be a beneficial one. And it would basically be a size small because size small is bust is 34 through 36 and the hips are 35 through 37. So for me, I'd put it as a size small. Hi, Sherry. What's a pixie cat? Well, that's as big as that cat was going to get. And that's what they called it, was a pixie cat. Might have to look it up.
Yeah.
And then this is Acorn. She is,
He
is her ginger cat. And he knows he's not allowed in here either. Whenever I come in, he stands up there on my pattern cabinet out in the thing, and we have like their food dishes on top of the cabinet. It's just at the base of my stairs. And that cat always stands there. That cat always stands there and kind of looks and tries to peek in to my sewing room. And one time he made his way in here and he knew he was caught and he was in trouble. And he kind of ran. It's like, oh, I better stay out of her way for a while. So, yeah. But yeah, I thought that one might be good for just something, you know. If anything, at least for a shirt. Like a little sweatshirt. Oh, now he's bringing down Sir, his cat. That is a Maine Coon. That is still like a kitten. That is going to get much bigger than it currently is. Because Maine Coons get a lot bigger. And he's only like maybe 9-10 months old. I think
in about a month he'll be a year old.
Maybe. Okay, take him out. We don't want him to run back to that back room and get lost.
Now he's trying to fight me.
Yeah. Thank you, Kellyanne and Journey. Okay. And Marty. Oh, yes. That one will get much bigger. Now, I have another pattern. It's a Simplicity. This one I got for my daughter, for Elizabeth. I wonder... Well, yeah, this one takes buttons. But it didn't take buttons. No, the buttons are just for decoration. They're not functioning. This one might also be one of those kind that I can make for Project Dress-A-Girl. Here's a back view. But I think the buttons are just decorative, so they're not functioning. Oh, now he's bringing the puppy. This is Mesa, my daughter's puppy.
She got enlisted.
Now it's wearing a camo harness, but the harness is a little bit big. But yeah, I got this so I can make those pants for my daughter, my 8-year-old. I think she would like those. You have that pattern, Pam? Awesome. you know, he's going to bring down every puppy that we have. We have 4 puppies. So he's going to bring down each and every one of them. So just be prepared. And then I got a little booty pattern for the child. You know, looking at this, I really don't like the way that those seams go together right there at the heel. That would drive me nuts. I bet it would drive the baby nuts too. What are you doing? What? You want some of my candy? Okay, just gotta move my... No, you're not moving the whole box because... I use my box so my computer doesn't melt my... It doesn't warp my table. Okay. You love to see the fur babies? I thought he was going to bring the other ones down, but I guess not. And then this... You know what, guys? I ended up buying 2 of the same pattern. Look at that. I've got that one too. And it's exactly the same as that one. I just didn't realize that I was buying 2 of the exact same pattern. But this one is a 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is a 6, 7, 8. So they're different sizes. No, they're different sizes. But they're the same pattern. I didn't even realize when I bought them. Oh my goodness. And then I got a Simplicity Holiday Pattern Collection. So it's got a bunch of like little Christmas decorations. Like it's got a tree skirt and like cookie ornaments and stockings and tree topper and little house, like church and house trims and stuff. Then I got a quick sew pattern. Its pattern is 1065. It seems like it's very thick pieces. Quick sew back then, it was made out of like actual paper and not like the tissue paper. And I think the person had like drafted, like cut out, like traced out the pattern instead of cutting out the pattern, which is good. So this one, the one I want to make, I might actually try both of them, but you know, that one's good too. And I have tops like that too anyways, but I always like to try out new patterns and see if maybe they'll fit a little bit better, because sometimes I make something up and they don't fit right. Okay, so now I also have another Simplicity pattern 7150, and this is another little girl's pattern, and it is a pullover flared dress and top. And it has the option to do the little appliques if you want. And then it has the pants, shorts, and the little backpack. And for Project Dress a Girl, it has to be a pullover. It can't be something that doesn't go right over the head. Hi, Anitra. Okay, and then another dress, of course, is the Simplicity Daisy Kingdom dress. It's really cute. And this is another pullover dress that I got. And then it has like the little headband that they're wearing. It has how to make that. And the pants and the little, like the little bag. So see how she's holding that little bag there. It shows how, it like really blends in with her dress, but she's holding a little bag. So it has a little bag that they can make also. Hi, Chris. And then I got some, and I probably had like at least 10 more patterns in my cart, but I took them out. What's wrong?
We plug this in.
Plug it in.
Yeah, I can't find my other charger.
You can't find your charger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll plug it in. He's got to have his computer for school tomorrow. And he misplaced his charger. So, I got a Simplicity apron pattern. And I had a couple others in my cart too, but I just picked out like my most favorite. Got that one. And I don't wear aprons, but sometimes I do like to make them. And then I guess that was all the apron ones. So I only picked out 2 apron patterns. I narrowed down. And then another quick sew pattern. This one has been cut out to a different size. So I'm hoping all the pieces are here. And I'm pretty sure that, I'm not sure what size they cut out. I guess they cut out a size 7. Because looking at, no, they cut out a size 5 is what they cut out. So they're all cut out. This is a size, they cut out the size 5. So I can still make it work if I wish to try to make it. I want to at least give it a try. It's a girl's overall and skirt pattern. So here is the back view of that. Mom! And then here is a front view. So they have like a little overall skirt. And shorts. And then the pants. What, Timo? Hi. Hi. You say hi to my friends? Hi. And then we have a Simplicity 7876. It's an older pattern. It's a Jiffy pattern from 1977. 1977? Yeah. That's old, huh? And that's like 19. That's like 46-year-old pattern. So, this is a wraparound skirt. Let's see, who was it? I had someone that was asking about a wraparound skirt that they had, that they like to wear. It was Randy Rabbit. She was mentioning about a wraparound skirt. So the skirt has no seams, it has waistband and tight ends. And it says check carefully for proper size range. So it has waist measurements and hip measurements. So here's the back view again. And then here's the front view. And I saw that and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check it out and see. You love the old patterns? Yeah, I do too. Now this one, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not. But then I decided, you know what? I'm just going to get it. You're awesome, Joni. Hope those duckies are doing good. Yes, Joni did such a marvelous job with this. I love it. So this next one is a McCall's Crafts, a wardrobe complete. Clothes for soft sculptured dolls. So like for like Cabbage Patch dolls and stuff. They have the different outfits and stuff. And I was like, I went through my pattern things and I'm like, I just have to get that one. I'll go over those ones in a minute. Now this one, I probably already have this pattern. Yeah, doll clothes. So, this is a 1974 pattern. And I might already have this pattern, but for 50 cents, it's okay to have it again. It's one like that has a giant Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls. Now, I was there, and in their little cabinet where they put like collectibles and stuff, they had a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll, like the giant ones, like this, the bigger ones, sitting in the glass cabinet that you have to have, like you have to reserve it and then get a little tag, and then after you pay for it, you have to go back and get it out of the cabinet. You can't just take it and walk around the store with it. You have to pay for it before you can collect it. And they had marked on those $50 each for those Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls, and I was like, wow, $50 each for a Raggedy Ann and Andy. They looked pretty neat, but you know, it was interesting. The puppies sound like they want to go outside. Okay, and then I also have another Raggedy Ann and Andy. So this is, I never did look to see what size this one made. But it's another Raggedy Ann and Andy doll pattern. And I'm pretty sure I have this one too. I'm pretty sure. Because I do like Raggedy Ann and Andy. This is a 1977 pattern. I'm not sure. Okay. So it says its stuffing is 1 pound lightweight. So for what they need to purchase, it's sufficient for one 20-inch or 25-inch or two 10 or 15-inch dolls. And it says nylon stocking clipping can also be used for stuffing. Of course. You can use anything for stuffing. But I'm not sure. I'm not seeing the size of the dolls. It doesn't really show what size the dolls are. So they could be big ones or they could be bigger ones. It could be small or big. This one says 36-inch dolls. This one doesn't have the size. Oh, okay. This one has a multiple sizes. I just found it. Yeah. Thanks, Becky. I just found it. It says 10, 15, 20, 25 inches right here. So it's just like a clothing pattern that has a different sizes. So this has the multiple sizes on there. And then this one is just the one size, 36 inches. And then I got another doll clothes. These are for like one of those like American Girl doll type things. This is a 9390. Has a jumper, blouse, and top for 18-inch doll with 6 appliques. And here is the back view of the pattern. It doesn't show you much. And then I did get another pattern. Is a children's parka and overall ski pants for boys and girls. And these are it's a Daisy Kingdom patterns and fabrics. It gives you the notions that you need, the fabric that's required, and the sizes on the pattern. So you can make like overall sizes for like the dungarees and stuff. You can make a size 4, 6, or 8, or a size 10 and 12. And then you have the parka, which is like the jacket. They also have those sizes. So they have the outer fabric, and then they have the inner fabric, the lining. And then they have the different sizes for each of those. And it gives you the yardage that they would anticipate for that. And then they have the instructions and stuff in the envelopes. Now, I didn't fully look and see if everything was in there, but some of it has been cut. So this is supposed to be like a master pattern. So you would kind of like trace it and save the master pattern. You wouldn't necessarily like absolutely cut it out, but it says master pattern. So it would be better just to cut it out, like to trace it out and then cut it. All right, Joni, enjoy your dinner. And then a Ann Pearson Collectibles. Now, they had some other big patterns too, but this one had like all the different sizes and stuff. Well, the different collections. So it has the whole wardrobe in there, which I thought was neat. And then here is the back view. And this is one of those like big envelopes. And this was in 1988. Oh yeah, I was looking at this. I remember those in the 80s. Those sleeves. I remember those. And then I did get this pattern. It is a slips. Like little 90s, I guess. Little slips, like half slips and full slips. And they did have a pattern that was like a little girl's slips, and I didn't get that one. So that is everything that I got. I just couldn't stay away from the thrift store, you know? So it restarts. Let's see how long I can last now. You know, it's hard, and I love thrifting because you never know what you're going to find. So sometimes I go in there thinking that maybe I'll find like one of those those big like infinity like Afghan loom things. Oh yes, you need to do that, Becky. I do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I can make up. I know I'm a bad influence. But you know what? You know you love it. But I go and I look and see, okay, are they going to have something that I absolutely need that I can't live without? And if I don't go, how am I going to find it? How am I going to find that deal? Hi, Dixie. So, I have to look. Yeah, and I do use what I buy. I may not use it right away, but I have it if I need to use it. You know, like, oh, I forgot I was going to show you. I didn't show you these last couple patterns. I'm not done yet. So, as many of you know, my daughter, my 20-year-old daughter is pregnant. And she just found out this week that she's having a little girl. But she keeps complaining that she needs to go to the store. And buy maternity pants because she keeps trying to wear pants and button them up and they don't fit over her baby bump. So while I was there, they happened to have some maternity clothes patterns. They did have more than this, but I narrowed it down to these three. So they had this. It's a McCall's 8260. It's from 1966. Isn't that awesome? So back then the sizes were different. The prices sure were different. So size 12, bust 32. And I can always, like, if I need to, I can cut them out a little bit bigger and make it work. But for the pants and stuff, like here it shows like pants, like a front panel. So it's a maternity pants, so that it has that stretchy around the front panel. So like along here, so when she puts it on, it kind of will stretch over her baby bump. And so I wanted to make sure that I got that because I want to make her some pants that she's going to fit. But I don't want to go spend $20 for a pair of pants for her to wear for 2 months. I guess it'll be more than that because she's like 4 months. Is that right? Yeah, she's about 4 months. So she still has a good 5 months to go. But, I don't want to go spend a whole lot of money on pants that aren't going to fit her very well anyways. So why not buy a pattern for 50 cents and use fabric that I already have in my fabric cord? And then it can be unique. Yeah, I can make them. And I offered to make her overalls, and she's like, no. But she does want a pair of, have you guys seen those baby carrying overalls? Hi, Sandy. That, yes, they're crazy costly maternity clothes. So there's these overalls that are like baby carrying overalls. So they're fashioned so that you can set your baby inside the thing and do them up and stuff. And they're really cool. I've seen them on some people's channels. Yeah, and so I wanted to I don't want to buy them because that would be crazy costly. Yeah, I know he is a cute Spider-Man, isn't he? Why are you growling at me? They love your Spider-Man outfit. They think it's adorable.
They're not cute.
But I thought that she wants me to make her a pair of those baby carrying overalls because who wants to spend $50, $60 on a pair of overalls? I can make them for a lot less. Yes, to sew for our loved ones. Yes. So my 10-year-old wants a little plushie thing. And he showed me the video and then I watched it. And so I saved it in my off of YouTube on my phone so that I can watch it again. And it says it's a tutorial, but it's not a very good one. So it's okay. I can still make what he wants out of what he showed me. But see, this one is another pattern, and it has this one has that rounded little belly bump instead of the whole panel going across. I think this one with the whole panel going across is going to be more beneficial than the little curve going across. But I can make both and see what she likes. But yeah, this one is a, got to find the date so I can tell you. It really doesn't say. Maybe it will say it on the, nope. Nope. Has the little thing where they would usually put the, so did they used to not put dates on simplicity patterns back in the day? That's what I'm seeing. Now this one's a size 12 bust 32. Yeah, it doesn't say the year on there. What's listed at 219? Oh, they're called mumsies? Okay. They're listed at $219, Becky? For the mumsies? Really? Oh my goodness. Wow. 219? Yeah, there's no way I would pay that much for those. Hi, Trey. And then I have, this is another McCall's. It's a time saver quickie, it says. It's a McCall's 2396, and it's also a size 12 bust 34, so they adjusted the bust size. But this one has the panel that actually goes all the way across. And I think she might appreciate the ones that go all the way across. But we will see. This one is a 1970. So it's not quite as old as some of these other ones. But yeah, they did have other maternity patterns. And I do have some maternity patterns. Like I have a maternity overall pattern that I got years ago. Yeah, I'm going to look at them and see if I can create something. Because I can figure it out. I'm sure I could figure it out for her. It can't be that hard, right? So, but I do have a maternity overall pattern that I got years ago. And when I got it, I didn't realize it was a maternity. But I got it anyways. You would like a pair of maternity pants? Really, Kellyanne? I could possibly swing that, you know? Like a pair of maternity pants like this. You know, it's not, wouldn't be that hard to make, you know? I already have your measurements. And all you have to do is just take that bottom half of those pants that I made. And then we cut off a little bit more, like just above that, like on the pants. Like how on the pants you have like the little crotch line stuff. So you're not cutting all the way down, but you're cutting it down a little bit, so this is like my hip. So like where it goes up, you would cut it about right here. So it's just like right above the pelvic bone. And so that you have that fabric that goes across like the stretchy fabric. So that would go up over and then on the side. So the back is still like normal. And then the front is like the stretchy fabric. Yeah. I don't know what the big deal with them is, but it's a big hit with some of the younger generation, those mumsies. Yeah, well, I would have to watch her video more, but like she puts them in there and they're secure, but then she puts up the thing and it kind of secures them in there even more. So I think it's like a separate contraption, like the way they hold on there. I think. I don't know. Okay, Kellyanne. I went to the thrift store yesterday because I just can't stay away. Because my name is Pam and I'm a thrift store addict. And I'm a fabricaholic and a yarnaholic and a bookaholic. And yeah. Yeah, so I will have to look into those mumsies and see. I can look at pictures and see what the big deal with them is, because it can't be that different than making a pair of overalls. And these are knit overalls, but they're a stretched denim. So it has a like a little bit of stretch with the denim. And if I actually had my other fabric here, I could show you better. But it has a tiny, tiny bit of stretch. So not a whole lot. Oh yeah, the adjustable straps at the waist instead of like buttons and stuff. That makes sense. All right, see you later, Trey. But yeah. But that's what I have got, and that's what I've been up to. I haven't done much else with my if you watch my video, I haven't done anything else since I posted. This is all I have done because, you know, I was in that funk for a couple days. And today I have been, I did some dishes earlier. And I watched some videos. And I have turkey in the oven just for the heck of it because, you know, I come to the conclusion sometimes I buy food and it just sits and waits for us to cook it. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop doing that. When I buy food, and I gotta not wait for special occasions or anything. I just have to cook it. I just have to say, you know what? It's a weekend. For no reason at all, we're gonna cook up this turkey. Or for no reason at all, we're gonna have ham, you know? It doesn't have to wait for Easter or Christmas or Thanksgiving or any of that. And sometimes, you know, people forget that. I do. But I decided this morning that, you know what? I want to cook up some turkey. Granted, it was straight from the freezer. Yes, every day is a gift. You're so right, Kathy. Because the next day isn't promised. So, I guess that is all. Like, since I have y'all here, I'm just going to show you guys what I got from Keisha. Now, I didn't buy a whole lot from Keisha this last time around. I only bought a couple of items. So I got some, I guess they're called fabric slips, like 4 of them. I thought they were just pieces of fabric. I didn't think they were like pieces, like fabric flip pieces. So I can figure out how to open it here. I haven't really opened it. All I did was look at it and then put it back in the bag. But you know, with fabric like this, you know I'm going to just kind of sew them together. So this one has the green, it has that collar and that collar. And then this one has a blue. starched on the side. And then this one, see, it still has a little label and stuff. Like, so those are like those sample books. I think it would be cool to find one of those big giant sample books. Hi, Angie. Great to have you here. And then there's this one. So that's just a couple pieces. But there's nothing that says they have to stay like this. I can cut them up and make something else with them. And then she called it an eye poker. And everyone passed on it. And someone mentioned something. I'm like, oh, I'll take the eye poker. And they just laughed. She's like, you know, it's not an eye poker. I'm like, I know. But I liked it. I see these things all the time. But, you know, it's just like a little keychain thing. It's like also an eye poker. And I guess it's a little stylus that works for your phone. So I guess if I'm wearing a pair of gloves and I don't want to take off my gloves, but I want to press buttons on my phone, this would work for that. And then, of course, her cute little, like, Easter envelope thank you card thing that she does. So it says, KieshasKreations, you name it, I create it. Thank you for your order. That little tag there. And in the on the description, I'll also put in, like, it was also a Keisha haul, just so that it's in that description when I finish. And then this was just some of those little, like little, kind of like steampunk, like little clocks and stuff. Just a small package with a couple of little cutouts. Like Paddington Station, like Paddington Bear. So there's like 5 little cutouts. I just went in this little bag. And then I did order the little robot necklace. Looks like it could use a little bit of cleaning. It's got a little bit of smudge in there. But it's a cute little robot necklace. And my 10-year-old really likes like blingy stuff like this. But I thought he might like that. And if not, it's cute. And then I got some little charms. A little sun charm. A little seahorse charm. I got 2 of the seahorse charms. And then another one of the sun charms. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. And then it's a little anchor piece. And then a little elephant. A little charm. Yeah, well, I see things like that. Some of them are like door openers that you would use there's actually a little more of a hook here that you can use to like actually open up like doors and stuff. But this has a little soft tip on it for, I guess for using on touchpads, like smart screens. But yeah, that's what I got from Keisha. So it was just a couple of items. I didn't go crazy, like no big huge box like I did at that one time. Well, I guess several times. Yeah, I kind of noticed that, Kellyanne, little bottle cap. All right, well, that is everything. That is all my yarn and fabric and everything that I got on Saturday, and then my Keisha order that I got the other day. And my mini patterns. But I do plan on, figuring out what fabric. Like, I do have some, like, lightweight, like, chambray denim. But it has, like, very slight bit of stretch. But it's not as stretchy as this. But it's some denim. And I can take that, because I was looking at it earlier from a different fabric haul that I did a while back. I can take that denim and I can cut out some pants for my daughter and make that panel on the front and see what she thinks about that. Okay. So I'm hoping I can get that figured out. All right. Well, thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay creative. And until next time, bye now.